What's up, everybody? It is Indigon, and welcome to part 2 of my recent ANACS unboxing. So in part 1, which if you have not seen it, I will try to put a link up here. That was the Kennedy half dollar with Cherrypicker varieties and the 2 Washington quarters with minor varieties. So that was part 1. In today's episode, part 2, these are all America the Beautiful series clad Washington quarters with double die reverses. So we have 3 homesteads, we have 1 Saratoga, and these are all the Harper's Ferry varieties. So I won't dwell on them too long, but I will get my microscope set up and I will show you what the coin graded, show you the overall of the coin, and then the variety. So let's get to it. Alright, so first up we have a 2015 Philadelphia, and I believe all of these are actually out of Philadelphia. This is going to be a Homestead DDR 016. So as you can see, it graded AU58. Nice coin, but it does have a little circulation. Again, these are all for my personal collection. I know they are not typically coins you would slab, but these are for my personal collection. So remember that before we go crazy in the comments here. So this one is a little bit of doubling right here in this window pane, and it's a little harder to see in the microscope here with it in the slab, but it is a pretty neat variety. There are a ton of homesteads and Harper's Ferries. So here's another one, a 025, and again an AU58. Again, pretty nice coin. Nice luster, little circulation wear to it. Again, not really trying to light the world on fire on grades here. This one's the 025, and as you can see, this one has that doubled corner there in that window. So again, these were kind of the nicer ones of the homesteads that I had. Again, another AU58 on this one. This is the 068. So pretty much the same as the first two. A little circulation wear, nice coin. And let's take a look at that variety. So this one, get a little of that fuzz off. This one is kind of more in the same boat. Very minor, again, not trying to light the world on fire here, but I thought they were pretty cool. So next up we have a Saratoga, and this is also Philadelphia. DDR number 3, which is also on Wexler's as number 3. This one graded 55, so a little bit more circulation wear, a few more hits. And this one, what we're looking at is the doubling inside of the saber. So the first 3 weren't spectacular enough for you. This one's a little bit more dramatic. So I have seen these where they're just down here on the end, where they're a little arc down here. This one's pretty good. Which is probably why it's on both Kaneka and Wexler's. Next up, we have a Harper's Ferry, and this one actually graded mint state. So this is WDDR002, and this is a nice coin. This is nice MS63. So WDDR002 is quite dramatic. So you can see there's doubling in just about all of these window panes right here, and it's a significant shift too. So it's up and over on all 3 of these windows here. Really cool varieties. There's a ton of them. So that was number 2. We also have number 4, which is also graded mint state. This one is 62. Real nice coin. So, and again, I will remind you, these are for my personal collection. I know what's coming in the comments, but look at that. I mean, that is really cool. Wipe the fuzz off of that. Sometimes the cardboard from the ANACS box gets on these. But that's really nice doubling in those 2 windows. Significant shift vertically, a little bit horizontally there. Really nice double die there. Next up, 020, also mint state, also a 62, also a very nice coin. Now, full disclosure, I did use MS70 on some of these coins. And look at this. Look at that right there. I mean, that's really nice spread. That's probably the best one we've seen so far. 2 full rows. But on some of these coins, and I do not remember exactly which ones, I did use MS70 on them, and I got no details grades. So just keep that in mind. 021 and an AU58. Real nice coin there. You can see a few more circulation marks out in the fields. I think ANACS really did a great job grading these. I think they're spot on. I don't think they really went out of their way to give anything any favors. I think they gave them the correct grades. So, and that's good, and you know, the good where I got good grades and where I got not so great grades. But yeah, right there, really nice. So again, I know there's a ton of these. That was number 21. Here's number 26, AU58. So, I'll spare you since most of these look pretty similar. And 26 has some pretty good doubling right here, and a little tiny bit right here as well. So, well, I guess it's actually got a little bit right here in this top, the middle row there. So there was number 26. Number 38, also a 58. I will also spare you on that one. And look at that. That is huge right there. Major shift there on that. So this is one of the ones I'm fairly certain that I used MS70 on. It did not take everything off, but it did take off enough where I was able to verify which variety this was. So for those of you who may not have submitted to ANACS before, they have 2 levels of variety attribution service. They have variety confirmation and then variety attribution. You can leave it entirely up to them. So I could say, figuring out which one this is, or what I did was I said, this is WDDR 063, and I gave this one a 64. Wow, nice. But I gave them the variety that I thought it was, and then they came after me and verified it. So it cost less money. You get a little price break that way. Now this one is not as spectacular of a double die, but this one got sent in more for the condition than anything else, because this is, I believe, the highest graded one of the Harper's Ferries here. So this one is a WDDR 080, again, AU58. And take a look at this. So much nicer doubling here. Downward shift and a little bit to the west. But you got a little tiny bit in that second row, but that bottom row is just beautiful. So that one's 080. Next up, we have 111. And again, really nice coin, AU58. Just because something is not mint state does not mean it has no value or collectability. So again, I typically like very nice graded coins. I'm sure most of you've seen that on some of my other videos. But I also like these. I like the variety. I love collecting kind of this little short set. So I know Shannon Smith can probably attest to that. Shout out, buddy. MS62 on the 112 here. Really nice coin. See that? And 112 has, now this one's cool. So not only is it offset, but it's actually a rotated double die here. So you see this is kind of the window pane going this way right here. That's kind of rare even in this series. So you don't see very many Harper's Ferries with the rotated doubling. There are some, I mean, you know, this is 146. There's over 150 here, but you don't see a ton of them that are rotated and doubled. Most of them are just this offset doubling like you see here. Now this one, again, not the greatest, but You know, it was verifiable, and it was AU58, nice coin. So that was it. All right, everybody, thanks for making it this long. If you're hearing this, and if not, well, sorry. But again, part 3 will be coming up, and this one we will have the America the Beautiful double die obverses. All the last ones were reverses, and we'll have some of the American women's quarters here. And you can kind of get a sneak peek on some of the grades. Not gonna give everything away there, but some of the grades, and these will be in part 3. So please hit that like and subscribe if you want to see more, and thanks for watching.